How important is your money to you? Because every time I turn around, there's somebody trying to figure out how they can get that money out of your pocket to another person. Many customers are going to be checking yes or no when they check themselves out, whether in Walmart or at some kiosk. The question is, how much do you want to tip? Do you want to tip? 5%, 10%, 20%? What if they're asking you this question, but no one helped you? Do you feel obligated to still tip? Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Tommy Bites TV Homestead. How are you guys doing today? Welcome in. I appreciate you being here, taking a moment out of your day to spend it with me. Do me a favor, hit that like button, and let's just jump right into it. So in Colorado, they are trying to make it possible for more employees like Walmart and McDonald's workers to accept tips. So workers at businesses like McDonald's and Walmart could soon be able to accept cash without being afraid that they're going to get fired for doing it if the proposed law by the Colorado legislature is passed. If enacted, the bill would keep an employer from taking adverse action against the employee who accepts that cash is offered by a patron of the business. Per a summary of the proposal, the bill passed the Colorado State House and Senate earlier this month and is now headed to Governor Jared Polis for a signature. So it has passed. They're just waiting to see if he signs it. So whether you tip because you want to tip or because you feel obligated to tip or because the person's standing over your shoulder while you clicking the buttons, whatever it is, you may be doing it. So tipping has become more common at shops and restaurants, with many businesses adding a prompt asking for a tip to digital payment screens. But some businesses, including big names in retail, don't allow their employees to take cash tips from customers. I remember back in the day, Piggly Wiggly used to allow you to tip the guy that would come out and take your groceries and stuff like that. But now they can't accept that tip. So it says, for example, Walmart has historically forbidden its employees from accepting cash tips, as McDonald's has done the same. Neither company immediately responded to the request for comment on their policies or the Colorado bill. From the insider, of course, this bill was passed by a whole lot of Democrats. But it needs to be signed by, I think, a Republican governor. So we don't know how that's going to go. You know, oil and water don't mix. So the bill is definitely supposed to aim at the minimum wage workers. Well, what about if it's the workers who have received the pay raise? You know how a lot of companies said they were going to raise the money and stuff like that. Do you feel like those employees will then feel, well, you ain't give me no tip, you know? I just don't know where this is going to go. It's a good thing, it's a bad thing. Y'all let me know down in the comments. I personally don't know. So it says we need to get back to being a society that encourages good service, and I agree with that, and good work, and I agree with that. The bill passed both houses largely along the party line. People who are opposing this bill are saying that we should probably rely on employers to know what is best for their customers and their employees. Requests for tips, both cash and digital, have popped up in a new place lately, including self-checkout kiosks at airports and sports stadiums. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if somebody help you take your groceries out and stuff like that. Yes, by all means, if you want to tip them because they deserve it. But for people to still be asking for a tip, well, companies to still be asking for a tip on those kiosks and the self-checkout, when I check myself out, who gonna tip me? Who gonna tip me, boo? Some customers are saying that they are experiencing tipping fatigue as requests for tips become typical during more transactions. Higher prices for most goods and services have always weighed on how much customers are willing to tip. And y'all, with the economy being the way it is, we're tipping more, but These tips are becoming less and less for the people who are receiving them. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Remember, if no one has told you today that they love you, they care about you, I love you, I care about you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you can be. And when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites TV, Homestead.